All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're into the game now. As you can see, we have Cloud9 going up against free agents here in just a second. And we're going to find out which of these two teams will advance on into the next tier or into the next set of games, into the grand finals. And let's see what's going to happen in this one. Obviously, Arne, walk us through the lanes and what you think is going to happen here. At least, what are the lanes to really watch?
Well, what we were talking about before was like top lane. Olaf is going to be a tough matchup against Jax. Like Olaf should straight beat 1v1 Jax early game. In mid lane, Lulu is really strong against LeBlanc. Like probably if he got a gang, like LeBlanc can get ahead of Lulu, it can like bully it. But if not, like Lulu is gonna be like really strong against LeBlanc. And bot lane is gonna be probably just a farm lane, like both farming and stuff. The only thing is like Boydell. We saw Boydell yesterday playing pretty good every single lane. So I believe he's gonna keep performing well, and he's gonna be like the way to win bottom lane.
Yeah, Boydell's been very strong for a majority of the time here, and let's see who's going to do it again. As we're going to see Amsterdam Fresh start off at his blue buff here. We're going to have Ku start off over at his blue. And let's introduce both teams for you guys at home if you guys don't know who the players are. And I'm gonna say this first name a particular way just to annoy him a little bit because he got on me for saying his name wrong. Or for Cloud9, we have Odomane. We have Ku for Bivin, Hajarnan, and Voidal over the side of free agents. We have Chosen, I'm So Fresh, So's Perfect, Silver, and AOD. So let's see what's going to happen in this game as we have everything kicking off. But right now, you already mentioned a little bit about the top lane, the Jax versus Olaf matchup. You know, we mentioned, actually, I want to talk about the junglers a little bit here, if you can walk us through that. You know, who's going to be more impactful in the early game or late game, and who needs to have that stronger start?
Well, I think like the pressure is on like Evelyn just applies so much pressure into the map, but definitely at least 1v1 is straight stronger. The thing is like, Elise has to somehow help mid lane, like somehow help LeBlanc early game because Lulu is so strong. And in the other side, like Evelyn has to help top lane because Olaf is stronger than Jax. So we're gonna see like how the jungler decide to rotate and which junglers like decide to help which lane.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious to see where they do go. If they're even going to counter jungle each other anymore, or not counter jungle, sorry, counter gang at all in this one. But we do see right now, So Fresh looks like he was trying to head towards the top side. They know that there's a ward down there though. And I also know that there's a ward in that middle lane towards the top side of the river. So it looks like jungle will be visiting that anytime soon here. And Ku just going to take his double golems. But look at starting items as well. Voidal, start off the relic shield again. You point this out in the picks and bans. He loves to rush that face of the mountain and use that to be very aggressive in these fights.
Yeah, he's playing pretty well tournament. Like overall, he's just carrying that bottom lane and roaming a lot, and he's like giving kills to his team. That's something that a Leona should do. Like roaming with Leona is pretty strong because you can get so many kills. You can pick so many like kills overall in the map.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he did. I mean, he just roamed around once he got that first turret down, and that Hajarnan just kind of freeform as much as possible bottom lane. And right now, we haven't seen any hooks land, unfortunately, just yet from AOD.
We're gonna see top lane action.
Yeah, I'm So Fresh gonna be coming in. Chosen actually gonna be ghosting right after Jax here.
Kill.
He doesn't have actually doesn't have ignite anymore. Odomane actually just flashed out of it. Will he escape it? He does get the ignite back. He will pick up a 1-for-1 trade in the end. But that is still first blood coming in for Chosen. He will win out that fight either way. And I have to say honestly, is that a mistake by Chosen to dive so deep like that, or was it worth for him to get that first blood?
It's pretty worth because he's gonna lose like one full wave, and also he got the first blood. So it's like it's really worth. Like one wave is so much farm, so much experience. We have to take like Jax is level 3, Olaf is level 4, and he get the first blood. So it's pretty worth for him.
Well, we're gonna find out here if he's able to do anything with it. And right now we do see Ku picking up that Spirit Stone already, and of course, I'm So Fresh hasn't actually gone back yet to base here, as he will be able to buy something here in just a few minutes. And I would imagine now, without that flash up, he's going to be looking for a gank on the top side.
And that was a straight 1v1 kill by Ku. He actually failed at the end because he could probably survive. He had flash on, but he used like kill LeBlanc. He was not watching the screen, he was recalling LeBlanc, and in the moment he used kill her, he was diving already the tower, and he didn't flash away. So it was kind of a mistake by Ku, but still, a 1v1 for them is kind of worth it as well.
All right, well, I'm So Fresh right now. He's looking for that gank on the top side. We do see Forbidden heading up for middle right now, looking for potentially a fight here. He's not actually knowing there's no ward there right now, as Odomane actually does go after Chosen here. I'm So Fresh might be able to turn this one around. This could be very dangerous, but Forbidden is only level 5. Chosen still going head-to-head against Odomane. He does get in the cocoon, but the shield comes in, the slow comes on I'm So Fresh, but Chosen helps pick up the kill with I'm So Fresh securing it here. Now Forbidden, he's forced to run away. He's in a tough position. Looks like he's going to go for the kill to Chosen as he flashes for it. Will he get the kill? He does finally pick it up with the last auto attack, and can he kite I'm So Fresh here as a cocoon, unfortunately, not going to land. Forbidden going to be able to run away, and now Ku coming from the side looking for the fight, and he will chase him down, but I'm So Fresh will escape here. So a 1-for-1 trade coming in yet again. But this time it allows I'm So Perfect, So's Perfect to just push middle here and get a lot of free farm.
I'm so perfect, new player from Free Agents.
It's a combination of I'm so fresh and perfect.
Yeah, I know. It's again a 1v1 in top lane. Like Olaf died, Jax died, but no one of them got the kill. It was for C9, it was the kill on Lulu, and for Free Agent, it was the kill on Liz. So it's still like the matchup still be favorable for Olaf, but he tried to bait so hard that the moment Lulu came there, he was already dead.
Yeah, it was a little bit interesting to see that happen, especially when Forbidden did gank topside when he wasn't even level 6 just yet. That probably would have saved Onamane, but the slow is what was interesting to me, is that he used it onto I'm so fresh instead of on Olaf to secure the kill onto him, which would have maybe saved Onamane.
Yeah, probably. Well, I believe like Odoamne was already dead by Elise, but still he could probably like kill Odoamne fast. He killed Chosen fast and go for the other one. Both together.
Ku coming on the top side, he's level 6. Ultimate gonna come in. Chosen not level 6 as well. It's gonna be very tough for him to survive this one. Is Ku gonna go for the dive in the turret, gonna flash in for it. One more Q will be it. Ku will be able to escape, and they will secure themselves another kill on this top line. They're punishing the hell out of Chosen here, and they're really trying to get Jax rolling, because we've seen in the past how many damn times where if a Jax gets started early on, picks up a couple of kills, maybe gets a lot of free farm, he can be so damn strong as the game progresses. He could pretty much solo a team by himself. But here comes the bottom lane, the Lantern Gank. I'm so fresh. Is he going to throw it to Cocoon? Who's it going to be on Voidal? Will flash out of it, and the hook will actually land onto him. It will be able to pull him back. Are they going to clear for this? They do get to play backwards, but the Lucian, unfortunately, Silver not in position to do any damage, but they will hurt Voidal. They will force him to go back to base here. And it's only about 1,000 gold, so he'll have something to buy up here.
Yeah, that was a good gang. Like, they bait the Cocoon to flash, and then in the moment he flashed away, Thresh instantly grabbed on Voidal. Still, they didn't have enough damage to kill Voidal, but still, it's a good way to make Voidal flash, and now he has like almost no kill potency in bottom.
Yeah, it does take away the threat from him a little bit here, as we do have right now Onamane. How do you pronounce his name? Because he got mad at me for saying it like that.
Odoamne?
It's exactly what I'm saying, isn't it?
It is?
Yeah, that guy. I don't know. But he does have a build cutlass.
He's not Babunia.
He's not Babunia. No, he's definitely not him. And he does have a build cutlass now towards the top end, so he's rushing that Blade of the Ring.
Elise is soloing Drake right now. Like, Elise went straight for blue buff. He didn't get the blue buff into LeBlanc, and now he's trying to do a... He's kind of dangerous because Evelyn is there.
And so is Lulu coming for the side, as well as the bottom lane out of Cloud9 here. They will be focusing on this one. They will get the E onto Lucian, as now he's going to get so low here as the barrier comes in, but it's just not enough. Jarnan picks up the kill, and Jax also gets the 1v1 against Chosen on the top side as well, so he's starting to power up just a little bit here. And now I'm so fresh, getting caught out just a little bit here. Voidal will just back away, not going to go for the fight. And they will stop the dragon, but you mentioned it. I'm so fresh picked up the blue buff, didn't give it over to LeBlanc, and went for Dragon and failed. How bad is that going to hurt Perfect now?
It's going to hurt a lot. Like, LeBlanc without a blue buff, Amphibian with a blue buff, he's going to get so much poke every single second. And LeBlanc cannot, like, contest that. And also in top lane, we're seeing, like, I said Olaf can be, like, really strong against Jax early games, early levels. But in the moment that Ku focus on top lane that much and get so many kills with Avivan, right now, Jax is going to roll in top lane, and there's nothing Olaf can do anymore. Like, Olaf is going to get a stomp in top lane.
And you think there's any way for him to really come back? Is it maybe just an item or two that he's going to need? Or maybe is it just the way the game is going to go here unless he gets some ganks from Fresh, who looks like will be taking red and might be visiting that top side here.
I don't really think they can do anything against Olaf, against Jax anymore. Like, he has Kudlas, he has, I believe, one level ahead, and he's going to just dominate top lane every single second right now.
All right, well, we'll see how that one develops here as the game progresses. He's currently with a little bit of a CS lead, and obviously not the biggest as he would expect, but it's better than none at this point, and you still see that rain of Qs coming in for Bivin, doing some really good damage to Perfect, forcing him back. And we do see now I'm so fresh towards the top side. He won't be spotted out by a ward through that tri-bush. And he's looking for that gank, but Odo will have that flash up. And he will just back away here. And I'm actually curious about what your thoughts is happening top lane, because Odo is playing very safe right now. Do you think he should be pressuring this advantage that he has?
Not really, because they saw Elise going top lane, and Elise is going to try to camp top lane, because there is no way Olaf can farm without Elise around. So Olaf is playing with the thoughts like Elise is there, and Jax is just believing, oh my god, we're going to have it.
Well, Forbidden gets the kill, and Wu's up to himself, and will survive from that one. So a great gank coming in. Ku gets the tag with the Q, and will get an assist off of that. But this is right now, Cloud9 taking a huge lead, and the thing is that, you know, free agents, they dominated their Benelux qualifiers. Like, they completely destroyed every team in that, and right now, they're definitely struggling to go up against this Nordic qualified team, Cloud9.
And the problem was, Lulu had blue buff, LeBlanc didn't have blue buff, so he can't really, like, out-sustain a Lulu. Like, Lulu's gonna just stomp LeBlanc without blue buff.
We're seeing it to be true here. He does have one CS lead at the moment. We'll go back, we'll pick up the Chalice, and here comes the gank bottom lane. Ku gonna be going in. Leona Ultimate actually just used to zone out Silver, force him to stay at this turret. They will pick up the kill. Jarman picks up that one. Jarman even taking up the turret here, will be able to back away. And they're not gonna go for AOD here, but right now you do see on the top side, I'm So Fresh coming in, as Jarman actually just flashes out of it, and Elise coming in for maybe a fight onto Evelyn, but you're pointing top lane to me, and Chosen won the 1v1.
Yeah, I don't know how can that happen. Like, I believe Jax just overreact. Like, he had so many minions in favor, Olaf, and he just fight with the minions. And it was like pretty much 50 minions plus Olaf damage against Jax. That was kind of a mistake by Otto.
All right, well, right now we're seeing Evelyn come in
probably
here.
a free trade because Evelyn was so low that he has to back. But they decided to go for Lulu.
Lulu will flash out of that stun. We'll actually get some good damage back onto them, and we'll hold them off a dragon here. So they're not going to lose out on it just yet. They will keep them away from it, and they will have it live another day here in the meantime. And also for Bivin, going to have his ultimate up here in just a few seconds yet again. He obviously used it that last time with his blue buff here. And now Perfect in a tough spot. He doesn't have his dash up anymore. He doesn't have his ultimate either. Unfortunately, Ku not going to go for the gank on him. He will take out that pink ward that is currently being troublesome for him in this bush. And right now, you see Onamane going for still that Blade of the Rune King, but Chosen's almost done with the Sunfire Cape here. And we're seeing this 4-man push on a dragon right away come out of him.
Yeah, right now we are also seeing like Silver is 10 minutes ahead right now, probably gonna be equal. Because in the tower, we're still like C9 are dominating every single lane.
Yeah, they truly are. I mean, yeah, he's 10 CS ahead, but he also has 2 kills under his belt currently. And right now, let's look at his overall gold, sitting at 4,300 to 3,400. So almost 1,000 gold lead here is now Chosen and Odo going head-to-head in the top lane. Odo pressuring him back here as well. And that turret's already very low on life, and I wonder if Odo wants to push that, once he get that turret down here, or just continue to build up an advantage that he has, even though he did lose in that last 1v1 here. And for Bivin as well, currently leading CS, albeit, 2. But he's gonna have a lot of money to spend. He's currently sitting on, yes, 800, not a lot, but he will have some things in Holy Grail done. And that's really gonna make things kick off here, especially if Ku can take away this blue buff from being given over to Perfect.
And once again, Boydell rush straight for the face of the mountain item. I still don't think it's the best item to rush it, but he's just proving me wrong in this tournament. He's playing really well. In top lane, we have a battle.
Yes, we do. And Odo looks like he will lose out yet again here against Chosen. And this is something that we're not really expecting. You were saying yourself, is that because Odo got that kill, he should be able to dominate this lane here. But because of that one fight we just saw, or we didn't see more importantly, Chosen fighting in the minions like you're talking about, he won that battle and then he won the one right after that. And he's starting to build up now a nice little bit of an advantage in this top side.
Yeah, he's just trying to fight straight when Olaf has the ultimate up. And ultimate up of Olaf is really strong against Jax. The only thing you have to do is like bait the ultimate and just run away.
Oh, look at this fight breaking out. We do see Ku get caught on the top side. Looks like he will get taken out. He will flash over the wall. He will escape that one, though. And also, you have the rest of Cloud9 currently fighting on AOD. He's going to go down here. Jarn going to pick up his 3rd kill. Going to be going on a killing spree. And now for Bivin, chasing down Perfect here. We'll get some really good damage onto him here. And the Ignite is down. Will it be enough? It is taken away. It looks like he will be able to escape that with just a sliver of life. He will survive here. And he will be able to escape this one. But now Voidal going ham like he always does, pushing straight into them, forcing them back here. And we might see the 2nd turret of the game go down for Cloud9 here in just a few minutes, as even the bottom lane of them are pushed up really aggressively onto this turret.
If Vivian is going to get mid lane right now, and probably they're going to get bottom as well. That's 2 towers, that's 2k gold, that's a really big advantage for C9.
Yeah, huge. And we're only about 15 minutes in as well, so have been able to build up 5,000 gold lead here. And with that mill turret going down, which we expect to here in just a few seconds, and we'll be about another 1,000 on top of that here. And now Odo, Blade of the Rune King done. Chosen has a Sunfire Cape. At this point with these two, who should win these fights? I mean, it's been so tricky, it seems, so lately because of it going so back and forth, but that Blade of the Rune King to me seems more important in this head-to-head fight than that Sunfire Cape.
Yeah, it is. In a 1v1, a Blade of the Rune King is one of the strongest items. You can even build it on every champion like LeBlanc or whatever. Blade of the Rune King is just so strong for a 1v1.
Build it on LeBlanc, did you say?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well,
like,
now you see
Blade of the
Chosen
Rune King
Odo
1v1 is so strong.
going head-to-head here, and Odo gonna pop his ultimate. So
That's
Chosen will be able to escape this, and I think all it takes is maybe one more jump, but I think the E out of Chosen actually could.
They're all rotating
pick up
top
the kill.
lane. All 3 items rotating for the top lane. I believe Odoman is gonna die there. He has no wards coverage. Nope. He spec that.
Oh, wow, the flash coming out on So Fresh, looking to catch him out. Fortunately, that will now be down. A great move by Odo. Great read on that game as well here as he's able to escape. So doesn't get the kill, but he does survive. Will escape, and he's currently down about 10 CS at this point here. But look at Hajarnen. Currently, Bloodthirster and the Zeal now done. And Silver has yet to complete anything here.
Yep, and we're gonna see now Evelyn is camping top lane. He's waiting for that Olaf to die, and he's going there.
Oh, I'm so fresh and him going head to head. Looks like Odo will die yet again against Olaf, and now Ku trying to chase down so fresh. Looks like he will be able to pick up the kill here. Fresh should go down. He doesn't have flash anymore. And Ku will secure that one. So 1-for-1 trade there. But Odo, unfortunately, now 2-5 at this point, and down a little bit in farm here. But to me, the real story is the bottom lane of Cloud9, where they're just constantly pushing in. They have 2 bottom turrets already taken down here 16 minutes in, and they're looking to defend on this middle turret here as Ku looks like to clean up this top turret as well.
Yeah, they're playing really well all the tournament. We're watching like Voidal and Jarnan just never losing the lane and just like beating a straight the lanes 2v2.
Wow, they're
like getting so much towers.
They're going so ham middle right now. Voidal with that face amount, able to stay alive here with the help of that shield. As we do see them going over for AOD. Looks like he will drop here. And we see Forbidden going heading and Silver. Looks like he will pick up the kill, but will he survive this? He does flash out, does get slowed up by Olaf. Looks like he will go down here in just a second. And the shutdown does get picked up by Perfect here, but they get the 1-for-1 trade, no 1-for-2 trade, sorry. So not bad still.
And that was a free kill on Thresh, and Voidal decided to get it. Again, an Edward move there by the carry jungler.
He needs the kills, and now Chosen popping his Ghost here, going head-to-head against Odo. Looks like Odo won't be able to chase him down, as also I'm so fresh going to hop over the wall. But you can see the pressure out of Hajarn. Like, when he's in these fights, it forces all of free agents back. They get really scared of it here because he has so much damage right now.
There's so much damage in C9 team right now.
And you see him just going head-to-head. Look at the damage he's doing. I'm so fresh. And Chosen at the same time with that Ricochet. Forces them back. Voidal does top Cocoon. Evelyn ultimately going to come in, could actually slow them up here as you see Hajarn trying to dive straight into Olaf from the backside. I'm fresh going to get taken down. Ku will be able to escape though with the help of that shield from the ultimate. And they just break in another kill. 13-7 here. And almost, well, not almost, a 7,000 gold lead built up.
That's pretty well like rotation by Jarnan and Voidal. They are really dominating this game by just beating a straight 1v1 mid lane, 2v2 bottom lane, and just Ku doing like really good games overall. They are doing a good rotation. They are getting so many towers, and even like right now, Jax is probably almost gonna get like half of a tower of top lane.
What scares me though is that he's going for a phase, it looks like, and into a Triforce. Is he going to be tanky enough to deal with Perfect's damage? You know, he's currently 2-2, has the things in Holy Grail done.
I mean, in a 1v1 a scenario, it's not going to be that tanky, but then you have a Lulu that is going to ultimate anyone, and he's going to be super tanky. So you don't really need like tanky item when you have Lulu in your team.
Well, right now we do see a gate coming in the bottom side. Perfect getting caught out here. It's like one more attack will be at Jarman now on a rampage. Currently 4-0-2. And they just keep picking them off one by one here. And you can look at their items in terms of their trinkets. They have 3 sweeping lenses actually picked up.
That's something that we were pointing yesterday, how Koreans try to snowball games. They usually go for like 3 or 4 red trinkets, a minimum like 15, and so many ping wards. They have 2 ping wards on the map. You can see all over the minimap, all the wards they have in. So like C9, they have all the enemy jungle controlled by wards.
Oh yeah, look at the vision alone, you know, hitting the button on the keyboard. They can see where everyone is. They know where Elise is right now. You see the pings come down, and they have that full control of this game. But can they close it out? That's going to...
And all the rights for Lulu.
Well, this is what we're going to find out here if they're able to close this one out. They've had a little bit of a tough time yesterday. I mean, when they got their lead, they snowballed with it in the game we saw in their semifinals because, well, let's just be honest, both teams did that in their semifinals when they did get that early advantage. And right now, I'm really seeing it hard for free agents to come back here. And I honestly didn't know which team to really favor in this one because both teams are so damn good. Cloud9 seem to be one step ahead right now as you have Odo going head-to-head as Chosen, as well as Ku coming in. Forces the ultimate out of him. That might have been a little bit early.
No, it's like every time Jax has a stun, and this moment of the game, Olaf has to ultimate and run away. If not, Jax is gonna get like half HP of Olaf every single time. That's why I get the matchup for Jax, but still like, Chosen is probably wrong, and Chosen is actually beating Jax in top lane.
To me right there is a little bit weird because he popped his ultimate before any stun or anything came in. So he just...
Then it was,
yeah, because now he doesn't have it, and now Odo should be able to pick up a free turret here from it.
Yep.
And not to mention, maybe... Stun going to come in, Cho's going to get locked down, but the ranking as well. The Thresh Luncheon comes in, he's going to actually help him survive here, but now I'm surprised he's going to get blown the hell up. He still is alive at this point, though, with the help of Repel, but he will drop the middle of the team. AOD trying to survive, or keep him alive here with the help of his ultimate, but it's just not enough. Odo going deep, will be taken down. Won't get the kill on a Chosen. And that will be a 1-for-1 trade, but they're looking to pick up another turn off of this. And 20 minutes in, they have built up over a 10,000 gold lead now.
It's funny because only like in C9, only is Odo I'm dying. Like he died 6 times of the 8 kills in free agents.
He's Jax, he's helping.
That's Jarvan.
Yeah, right now.
That's Jarnan.
Oh, wow, unfortunately for John, he didn't pick up the red buff. I guess Ku got it with his red. And looks like they will back away. Let's look at the money they have to spend. 2,400 mid lane, 1,000 in support, 1,700 in the jungle. We see that Phage and Sheen now done. The Last Whisper done for Herjarden. And also the Age is picked up for Voidal here. So they're getting very scary in their items. Even Ku going for the Random Omen and that Hex Drinker right now. And I'm looking at this item difference here, and it's over a full item between the AD carries. It's about to be a full item between the mid laners. And top lane, it's about an item and a half, or not an item and a half, but a half an item built up here.
I don't agree on the random summon on Evelynn rushing it against that comp, because no one of them is gonna out attack Evelynn. Like probably Lucian is gonna probably 1 or 2 out attacks, but still he has so many skills to use like don't out attack. Then LeBlanc is not gonna out attack, Elise is not gonna out attack, and even Olaf is just gonna throw like Axis and Ease
and
on,
true damage
on Evelynn. So I don't believe random summon is a good. I will prefer to go in like Sunfire or even like more damage over than that, but still, let's see how he's gonna bring it with the random.
Forbidden almost able to 1v1 on Silver right there. We'll force him to back away here as they're going to continue to shove down on this middle lane, and not to mention
He's gonna
Odo.
get top lane.
He's pushing top, and he might get caught out here a little bit because Monsters come from the side, but a little bit of miscommunication because you see Chosen isn't heading the same direction, looking for the flank on the backside of him. And they're currently working middle, and that inhibitor turret will go down. Cloud9 going to pick one up here and look for the inhibitor as Odo still pushing the top side here, but this is going to be a 5-1-4 fight. This is Free Agent's fight to win right now, as we do have him going Ku, look for the backside, does get the ultimate on the front so fresh, just pop the randoms to keep him away from his team as he's going to go down here, but he will actually get Lantern away. Chosen pop the ultimate, will be able to escape from that one, and you see Forbidden still super deep in the middle of the team, almost getting bursted down by Perfect right there as Ku picks up the kill all into Silver. He will drop here. Forbidden picks up a kill as well. Herjarden picks up a kill, and that is 4 for the price of 0 here. And now they're looking to push onto the inhibitor turret, or to the Nexus turret, sorry, and they should honestly pick up a surrender vote. So they will pick up their first game in this best of 3, securing it, and now being 1 game away from getting into the finals here, where they can win up to 6,000 euros for first place.
It was pretty dominating performance. Even like in the last team fight, we saw a 4v5. They destroyed them. They almost aced them. Like Olaf has to like run away with Ghost and Ultimate. Because if not, it was a straight 4v5 with an ace and no kills for Free Agents. It was pretty overall like a pretty good performance by C9.
Yeah, I mean, we had a 4-1-5 Ku, we had a 5-1-3 for Bivin, a 5-0 for Herjarden, and Voidal proven to be unstoppable force, 2-0-6 in the bottom lane on that Leona. And Odo, like you said before, he had pretty much all the deaths for his team. He had 6 deaths out of the 8 total, but he still did a fantastic job either way. Like, he was still applying the pressure, and even in that late game, sense, he wasn't there for the fight, but when he did come in, was able to put some stuns down, able to clean up all the kills. So that's all it really takes.
I believe Voidal is going to be a bit disappointed because he only got like 2 kills out of the 19.
He's used to leading his team in kills, and he's like scumbag 80 carries still in all of them. But either way, fantastic job by Cloud9, and that means we're going to go to a little bit of a break. But when we come back, we're going to find out, can Cloud9 take it a 2-0 sweep, or will Free Agents come back and take it to game number 3? I don't know which one's going to happen, but we're going to find out here in just a few minutes.